Hey, it's time to dish with D. That's me. Yeah, I have dirt on my forehead. You know what that means? It's Ash Wednesday here in the Dish with D house. And every year since I was born, we've had pasta fazool on Ash Wednesday. This is my version of my mom's pasta fazool. It's a little bit different than my mother's, or you could say pasta fagioli. We used to call it pastincic because she used to use chickpeas. As a kid, was never a fan. So I use cannellini beans in mine. So pasta and beans. You could say that, Americans could say it that way. Pasta and beans. Pasta fazool, pasta fagioli. Whatever way you say it, it's a tradition here in my house every Ash Wednesday. So I thought I'd take you guys for my version of pasta fazool. So buckle up and let's get started. Because I'm hungry. Because I'm fasting. Alright, these are some of the things I'm going to need. 2 cans of cannellini beans. And you could switch up the beans. Like I said in the recipe, there's 1 cannellini and I think 1 red kidney. I'm using 2 cannellini because that's what I have on hand. Tomato sauce. You can use 1 large tomato sauce. Again, I have 2 small, so that's what I'm using. Elbow macaroni. You could use ditalini, small shells, but I have elbows on hand. And again, anything will really work. And you need a pound box. Half an onion chopped. Spice blend. There's dried oregano, parsley, basil, salt, and today I'm putting some red pepper flakes in there. You don't always have to. I go back and forth with that, but today I'm feeling a little bit of a spice kick. About 2 tablespoons of chopped garlic, a lot of water, and there might be 1 or 2 things I'm missing, but I don't think so. I think this pretty much covers it. So let's turn around and let's get started making this easy pasta fazool. I have my pan, my pretty deep pan, on a medium heat, and I'm going to put a teaspoon, that's a half teaspoon, full teaspoon of olive oil. You could use more, but I don't really think it needs it. Onion, let that oil get a little bit hot. Here's the sizzle. There we go. And I'm just going to sit here and cook these onions till they're translucent. It could take about 4 or 5 minutes. Like I said, if you want more onions, you could by all means add more. If you want less, I do adore leeks in this. Again, I just used what I had on hand today. I didn't really want to go running to the store. But yeah, I just had some onion, but leeks are actually my personal favorite, to be honest. They really are nice. So we're going to let that saute and cook till they're translucent about 5 minutes, and we're going to come back and I'm going to show you the next step. It's not many steps, and you saw the minimal ingredients, and you can put your pasta on in a little bit because this does have to cook for an hour once everything is inside, and then we will put our pasta on. Okay, our onions are translucent. I'm going to add our garlic. Here's the sizzle. I'm just going to cook the garlic about a minute to infuse that little bit of oil. Okay, we're going to reduce the heat. So I had it at a medium, and then we're going to add our tomato sauce. We're going to add our 5½ cups of water. Now I like to put it in the can to rinse out any remaining tomato sauce. Okay. All mixed in. You would think all that water, but I'm telling you, it's a great combination. Our seasoning. And our 2 cans of beans. I actually one year just used 1 can, but I'm feeling 2 cans today. I don't know if I'm just hungry. I don't know. But we're doing 2 cans of beans. And, which I don't know if I said you in the initial ingredients, 1/3 cup of Parmesan cheese. This is essential. And it is actually in my recipe, on my recipe blog. It's counted in the points. And I always top, which I don't think I put in there, which I need to change. I always top my soup with some Parmesan cheese. Parmesan is very, very flavorful for a little bit. I mean, it's not a lot of soup. Look how much, I mean, you see how big this thing is. Look how high up it is. All right, this now needs to simmer for an hour. I don't think I cover it. I don't think I do. I'm gonna leave it uncovered at a low simmer. Those beans will get nice and tender, and those onions and garlic will permeate the tomato sauce. I cook my pasta on the side, and I leave it on the side. You can add it in there. It would be like much thicker. I prefer it as a soup, but like I said, you can play with this as well. You know, if you want to, I definitely say cook your pasta on the side. Do not cook it in there. That's a definite. But if you wanted to add your pasta in there, you could. I mean, I like to control how much pasta goes in, even before WW. There's sometimes I want it soupy, sometimes I want it thick. You know, you could have it like a pasta bowl, or you could have it like a soup. That's to me, this is one of these dishes that can go either way. It could be a soup, it could be like a hearty made entree, which is not that a soup isn't a hearty made entree, but it could be more brothy or more thicker. That's up to you. So I'm going to leave you for a minute. Well, it'll be a minute for you, but it'll be an hour. We're going to come back in an hour. I'm going to show you the simmering soup, and by that time my pasta will be ready, and I will plate it up. I will measure my pasta, and then I will, again, this is very, I don't even know if there's any points in it. I know I figured it out, I don't remember, but not much in here to count. If you're on purple, you can use whole wheat pasta or chickpea pasta, and it would be really low points. But I prefer my regular semolina pasta. I'm a traditionalist when it comes to pasta fagioli or pasta fagioli, like we always said, or a pasta and cheech, because we always had the chichi beans, chickpeas. But I was never a big fan of those. But you can. I know you can see it. The kids at school said I look like I have a Tesla in my head. All right, well, we're gonna come right back, and we're going to show you the next step that we're going to eat. All right, our soup has been cooking for an hour, and you can see it's very thin. There's only the beans and the garlic and the onion. There is no pasta. I cook my pasta on the side. Here is my bowl with 1/2 cup of cooked pasta for 3 points. I was going to have a full cup for 6 points, but I'm not sure how hungry I really am, even though it's a fast day. So I'm going to start off with this. This is 3 points. A serving of this would be 1 point. So I'm just going to grab that. And what's a little bit more broth. There we go. So there is your 4-point serving of pasta fagioli. Like I said, I could add more pasta. It wouldn't be, I like it soupy, but if you like it thicker, add more pasta. The pasta, you could put it right into your soup if you wanted, and that hot pasta will certainly soak up a lot of the juice. But I like it. This is how I like it. This to me is perfect. But like I said, if you like it thicker, then add it straight to your broth, your pasta. But let's have a taste. And I'll add a little bit of cheese on top, of course, because it wouldn't be pasta fagioli without any cheese. Here's our soup. I put about a teaspoon of grated Parmesan on top. Yeah. Shall we give her a little taste? Because that's what I do. It's hot. See the steam? Mmm. Just like a mama used to make. I hope you give this recipe a try. And hit the thumbs up button if you enjoyed this video. If you haven't already subscribed, please hit that subscribe button and hit that notification bell. Let you know when Dish Duty uploads. Truly an Italian classic. Always good on Good Friday, Ash Wednesday, and any day you want to just have meatless. Meatless Monday would be fabulous too. It's a tradition in my family for every Ash Wednesday, so hope it becomes a tradition with your family. Have a great day, and remember, we will dish another day.